gone crazy. They attack the digital world. What we need is a hero to protect motherboard, saving the world. Narita Boy, save the world. Yellow, red, blue, always be true. The trichroma is your power. Use it wisely and be strong. Big Narita, heal the techno sword. All the stallions has begun. Saving the world, Narita Boy. Save the world. Yellow, red, blue, always be true. Techno sword. Find the sign, don't give up. There is always a way out. There is always a way out. Feel the force, ride the servo horse, and the legend you'll become. Saving the world, Narita Boy. Save the world, yellow, red, blue, always be true. Saving the world, Narita Boy. Save the world, yellow, red, blue, always be true. Techno sword. Save the world. Save the world. Save the world. Save the world. Saving the world, Narita Boy. Save the world. You gotta heal the techno sword. Saving the world. Narita Boy. Save the world. You gotta save. You gotta save. You gotta save the world. Save the world. Save the world. Narita Boy.
Hello everyone, welcome to Narita Boy Livestream. I'm Greg, Community Manager on Narita Boy, and I'm here to show you some of the early stages of the game. So we're about 15-20 minutes into Narita Boy at this point. I just thought I'd get ahead of it a little bit just so we can get to the Techno Sword. So the Techno Sword is what you will use to basically save the digital kingdom, okay? So this has been constructed by the Techno Fathers. They are in the background there. Let me just get back into it, okay? So basically the Techno Sword is made by the Techno Fathers to help you save the digital kingdom from the Stallion invaders. So I'll talk to you about those in a minute. So when you get a new ability or a Techno Sword ability or anything like that, anything you can use, floppy disks will pop on the screen as you saw there, and that will show you've got new abilities to use. So let's just show you how it is in action. So these are zombie stallions. They are the weakest, probably the most irrelevant enemies you'll face in the game, but when they come in their abundance they can be a nuisance, okay? So they thrive on their myriads. So just basically just smashing X here, show you the combat, pretty easy. And what you can do actually is you can hold X and that shows you a baseball bat combo. See that? Once you do it, charge it, bang, out of the way, out of the way. charge, double charge, bang. So knock them for 6, okay? So it's quite a cool little ability. Press B to dodge, which we'll get onto in a bit, but at the moment we're just filling out the techno sword, okay? You'll just get used to it. Now, as you can see in the top left, there's 3 red shells. They represent the Ultra Beam, which is like a shotgun. The techno sword operates as a shotgun as well as just a sword. It's pretty damn cool. So if I press RT or Y, depending on your control scheme, it's RT for the regular or Y for the alternate. If I press Y, hold it down, look at that. Absolutely dismantle everyone in the game. And this little pointing finger here will help you when in case you get lost. Trust me, you'll need it. Right, so I'm not going to go too much into the narrative on this stream. I just want you guys to enjoy the aesthetics, the visuals, the combat of Narita Boy, and I don't really want you to. I don't want to spoil too much of the story for you firsthand. So I want you to experience that yourselves when you do play. So as I was mentioning, the shotgun Ultra Beam Y, it acts as a shotgun with 1 hit. As you can see, bang, bang, goodbye, good evening. It's quite easy. And then once you hold Y, once those are charged in the top left, which will replenish as you're in combat, you'll be able to use your Ultra Beam and wipe everyone out. Okay. Look at that, nice and easy. As you can see, the shells are charged in the top left. Just use it as your shotgun. Bang. Look at that. Nice. Again, these zombies won't be too much of a problem for you in the early stages of the game, but it's when they're in their myriads they can be a real nuisance. They'll thrive when you're distracted, okay? When you're distracted and you've got 7 other different enemies in there, it's going to be a problem. There we go, nice and easy. Now, as you can see, the platforms have got these sort of they look like Christmas lights. They're like a nice little light beam. That'll show you that will be able to discern whether you can jump on them or not. And as you can see on the wall here, almost like a little techno lighting on the sides here. This will show you that you can climb the wall. Okay, so they'll help you discern how to navigate the platforms. Right. See, dodge ability pops up with a floppy disk. That will show you they've got an ability, and then that will explain to you on screen. It's pretty easy. You can use the dodge to help you traverse the environment as well, which I'll show you here in a minute. So not only do you dodge, you use it in the air as well. See, look at that, nice and easy. There will be lots of times where you'll mess that up, trust me, I've done it many a time. Right, this is Motherboard. Son of the Trichroma, you've reached the first totem. As you know, you must penetrate the creator's memories. So basically, let me walk you through it. The Motherboard has immense sorrow right now running through her code, seeing the first of the creator's 13 memories destroyed by the Stallion invaders. So the Stallion invader, he is the supervisor program that's basically lost his mind and betrayed the digital kingdom. So he craves supremacy over the red house. There's 3 beams, a blue beam, yellow and red. Now the red is the most powerful of the lot, but he was defeated and expelled from the red beam a long time ago, along with his other programs known as Stallions, which you've seen running around. They're the corrupt code infecting the digital kingdom. But now they've returned. Now Narita Boy is called to wield the techno sword, the only blade forged with the Trichroma beams that is able to destroy Stallion code, okay? So it's your job to save the digital kingdom. You've got the sword, but the creator, so this is where it gets interesting. Him has basically erased the creator's memory. The creator's the one who's created this kingdom. It's his world. Without him, the digital kingdom's its progress. It sustains life based on the creator. Okay, so now he's forgotten his memories. The place is in disarray. It's predicated on him. So we've got to go around to find these memories. About 13 of them we've got to find that are scattered around the digital kingdom, put them back together and hopefully save it. Right, let me just figure out what to do here. Son of the Trichroma, you've reached the first totem. As you know, you must penetrate the creator's memories. Every time you release a memory, it will return to the creator. Meditate in the midst of the code and connect to the creator's flow. When you connect the totem, we will open and allow you to visit the Hall of Memories. Okay, sounds pretty good. There we go, and we're entering the first totem. So yeah, 12 or 13 of these scattered around the world. How the creator's lost his memories, we don't know. That's the mystery of it. That's what you need to solve. That's your endeavor. Okay. Now, the Hall of Memories. This basically operates as your progress bar throughout the game. Okay. Now, all these sort of like little bird box things will glow up as you progress through the game and collate the memories. Okay. So as you can see at the start here, we've got the first one. Now, Lionel, the creator, was born in Japan in a town called Narita, okay? And this will show you them throughout the game. You'll unlock little segments of his memories, okay? And it's a very emotional story. It's very deep. You know, it's very passionate people. It's their kingdom. It's their doctrine. It's their life, okay? So my name is Lionel Pearl Nakamura. I was born in Narita, a city located in the prefecture of Chiba in Japan, okay? So I'm gonna just skip through this bit. I want you guys to experience this yourselves firsthand, really. But basically, when Lionel was born, his father was very stressed at the time. He had a lot going on with work. He was mostly preoccupied at the time, and as you can see, there he is as a baby. Okay, and that's all right. We'll show you. So yeah, these will unlock as you progress through the game, and you'll be able to dive into Lionel's past and his memories, and really get an understanding of who he is and why he's created this digital kingdom and how he's done it. Okay. Right. So you see, when you've got an entrance here, you're not automatically going to go into it. All right. You're going to have to press left stick and push it up. Okay. Now sometimes there are some doors and entrances that are kind of hard to discern, so just make sure, be aware of that, okay? Right, the skull code. Now these guys have got a little bit more to them, alright? They've got a giant blade there, okay? That is obviously going to do a bit of damage. So now we've got dodge though, we can use that mechanic to help us gain the advantage here. There we are, look at that. Alright, come on in, gents. Shotgun. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's so aesthetically pleasing. See, these zombies, they will get really irritating once you are distracted by foes that have got a little bit more diversity and more dynamism to them. Okay, and again, use dodge, get rid of the platform. There are puzzle elements to Narita Boy. We're going to have to find techno keys to progress, and you're going to have to look around and see what, explore the world and take it in. Here, brother, this is the access techno key to our garden. Once in the garden, contact the quantum meditator. Here's a techno key that you'll need. Okie doke. Right, so you see here on the left, this is your objectives menu, okay? You'll press the back button or select on your controller, and that will bring it up. And you'll also see the corresponding goals within goals themselves, okay? So that'll help you on your endeavours to see what you need to do. So right now, I need to visit Bubba, but I need to get the access techno key to Bubba as well, okay? And then I also need to go down into the garden and track down the quantum meditator, which I think I do next. So now I've got the techno key. Visit Bubba, get the techno key down into the quantum. I don't think we can progress anymore here, so let's head back. Here. Okay, let's progress. Then we need to head back now to use this techno key. Oh, dearie me. That will happen occasionally. Right, here we are in a techno hall. This is where you get the technosard. Look, I'm having a great time. Right, yeah, we are going the right way. Okay. Bats. These basically operate as bats, okay? They're very irritating. They've got the verticality that sometimes a lot of the enemies don't. So just be wary of that, alright? Goodbye. Soundtrack's great, isn't it? I think it's one of the most appealing things about the game as well, the soundtrack itself. It's so unique. As you can see in the top left is my health bar. It looks like basically like the Technosword itself with the yellow, red and blue beams, okay? Now later on we'll be able to charge that back up, okay? But right now we're in danger of being executed. There we go, nice and easy. Another Techno Father having a great time using the sign of the horns. Right, so you see these fists here, they are basically corrupt pieces of code, alright? You can't destroy them, alright, but they will destroy you. And I think we go back down. So yeah, in the soundtrack, Saving the World by Savinsky, it's basically one of our mates, it's the main soundtrack, and we have a campaign called Saving the Arcade World, where we're endeavouring to preserve our industry's heritage, the arcade, the museums. Basically, without arcades, without those foundations of our industry, we wouldn't be where we are today. So Saving the World, if you purchase that track before March the 30th, which is really Narita Boy's release date, you'll be contributing to that campaign and you'll be helping to save our industry's heritage. So yeah, it's a really cool track, Saving the World. You can find it on Spotify, on Amazon, and plenty of other places as well. It's on YouTube as well with all the lyrics if you want to sing along to it. It's a really great song. But every week we're releasing new tracks from Narita Boy, and then we'll have the full track out upon release. Right, him is up to no good, as you can see. He's causing lots of problems. Pray, brother, because prayer redirects the data. Now, I thought we'd be able to use this key here, but evidently not. Use this here. Right, so we need to find the key, find Bubba, and get to the access portal. Right, well, Bubba is not in the priest's portal, that's for sure. Okay, we will head back. Down the second algorithm hall. Sorry, I'm just getting my bearings here. You will get lost a bit occasionally on Narita Boy. Especially at the start, there's a bit of backtracking. I think we've got to go down a level. Aha. Let's see. Is it the underground garden where we need to go? I think it is. There we go. We found where we need to go. So use this techno key. And I've got access to the underground garden. So the underground garden will show you off more of like a kind of puzzle aspect of the game. One of the trisects is you need to use like symbols that you find scattered around the level that will help you access the different parts. So 3 algorithm altars must be activated. This triad, as powerful as the trichrome itself, will activate the transcriber of the symbols. And that is that thing up there, as you can see by the techno sheet. So as you can see, one of these techno dudes, he is basically giving away the symbol there by dreaming about it. So he's doing us a massive favour. Usually you'll have to find out what exactly is going on. So what we've done, we've just opened the entrance down there. So we're going to go and head to that corridor. On the early stages of the game, you can just sort of take in the world and really appreciate the visuals. Things will get a lot hectic a lot later on. We've got techno rabbits, we've got techno bats, we've got it all here, okay? Right, now we've activated that. Let's just progress down here. So we've got a little hint that we need to go over there soon, alright? So the Techno Garden's a very spiritual place, okay? It's where the Techno Fathers come to relax, to think long and hard, to meditate, to take in the world, to produce better code. Square, 3 dots in the square, so remember that. You can actually take pictures. It's out of. Okay, so we need to activate the triscriptor first before we can get in there. We got an evidence chamber yet? No, we cannot. Let's head back here and find out how we can get into that door. Gardeners pure inspiration, cycles of stress, fragments of anxiety, are you writing unstable code? Then come down here. There we go. We've activated the transcriptor. Now I bet you he's no longer slit. Oh, he is. Yes, right. He's given us the code. So 2 squares and the 3 dots for the red. But yeah, as you're playing, you'll find that these pieces of code will be separated into those 3 symbols in different areas of the map. So you can either note them down when you see them, or maybe even just take a picture with your phone. Either way works fine. Now again, you see those like Christmas lights in a way, that'll help you discern whether or not you can jump onto that part of the environment, okay? And you can also, sometimes you can get stuck, you can forget how to get down, but it's literally just pressing the left stick down and that's how you traverse the platforms, okay? Right. Press X repeatedly, and we will transcend to Bubba. Right, the Quantum Meditator, Bubba's friend. He has been waiting for us. Can you feel the trichroma in every pixel of your idle state? Yes, we absolutely can. We are nothing more than lines of etheric code in a non-space, non-time continent. We are computation, internal inputs and outputs, a light that goes out, a flag that activates. It's very spiritual, it's very emotional, it's very deep. Obviously, I'm going to let you experience this for yourself, so I'm going to skip a lot of the techno blabbering. Right. Now we've got the techno keys, it's time to visit Bubba. So yeah, when it comes to the creator's memories, the creator placed them basically in different parts of the digital kingdom. Basically, it's a security measure, okay? So if something were to happen to the creator, the Narita Boy is able to immerse himself in his memories to reactivate the digital kingdom's passive memory and thus keep the source code updated, okay? So, the creator, he's forgotten what sustains the kingdom itself. Alright, let's get back up there. Now the danger is if the creator permanently forgets, the digital kingdom will be lost forever, okay? And him will have control of the powerful red beam and everyone will be subjugated to his darkest desires, which isn't what we don't want that, do we? Right, Bubba, we've got your key, so we're going to come back. Irritating zombie. I don't respect them, I don't respect the zombies at all. But they are going to be the ones that are going to be due to my perish because I only had 1 bit of health left. Yep. Rest in force. Whenever you die, put the sign of the horns up, put it in the air. Respect the fact that you've died. Alright, that has pushed us back a bit. That's what you get for saying you don't respect the zombies, you see. But usually the game is quite forgiving. Like if you die, it shouldn't really be too much of a problem. It'll only be a problem when you're in a boss fight. That's where you've got to be careful of your health bar, okay? Right, let's go back and deal with those zombies that have just ruined my day. Right, remember, these pieces of corrupt code, you can't destroy them, so just remember to jump over them. Right. Right, I'm back. I'm not happy. Remember, you can hold X, do like a sort of like a baseball bat skill, but remember, you need to. The only range is very useful for Narita Boy. He's got a sword and he's very good up close, but get some range on your enemies. It gives you time to use your powers. Aha. Right, hello, Bubba. We are back. So Narita Boy will be releasing on March the 30th, so that's next Tuesday, okay? It'll be coming on Xbox, Xbox Game Pass, PlayStation 4, Steam, GOG, Nintendo Switch. It's everywhere, okay? So it's going to be a great day. source code or commentator lines. So Bubba's pleased to see us. Just get through this. Okay, so there's a dark portal here. We're about to go into a boss fight, okay? Lord VHS, he's going to be trouble. Can you help investigate what this is all about? Maybe we'll have time to stop another outpouring of stallions in this region. We must contain them at all costs. So you're Narita Boy, you are their saviour, you're their hero, you're the only one that can do anything about these stallions and their corrupt code, because you have the Techno Sword, which is forged with the 3 main beams, the yellow, blue and red, okay? Right, we're in the horror dimension here, and here he is, Lord VHS. Haha, you're a digital hero, how can him be scared of a sprite no bigger than 20 pixels in size? Oh, how dare you? When I'm done with you and I bring him your Techno Sword, him is the main antagonist, I'll sit at the table of the Stallion Commanders. You're going to learn the meaning of pain. I'm Lord VHS, I'm one of the barons from the dimensions of horror. Die. Alright, Lord VHS. Let's have it. So with Lord VHS, he will use an ability where he wields his axe and basically throws something through the ground that will come up and crush him. If you keep moving, you see, you've got the edge on him because he will try and spawn on you. Oh, got us again there. So keep moving, keep dodging, he's going to spawn right on you. There you go, that's where you get your attack in and you get out of there. Lord VHS is the easiest boss of the game. He's the first one, okay? Things are quite simple with him. Wouldn't worry too much about it. I'll say that and he's going to kill me, but you'll get a bit of a flow, you see. Once you're in a boss fight, get a bit of a flow to it, see what's going on. You can kind of work out, you can predict what they're going to do to you. And Lord VHS is not a problem for Narita Boy. There we go, and he's dealt with. Lord VHS, you perished. So yeah, Narita Boy, you know, he might be small, but he's not to be trifled with. Oh, I knew it, Lord VHS, one of him's hitmen, a hybrid stallion programmed in the depths of the dimensions of horror. Thank you, Narita Boy. Here's a techno key that will give you access to the priest's portal. We will be strong, thank you. So yeah, this game is all about perseverance, facing that adversity. That's what Narita Boy is, okay? Remember, Narita Boy is a child. He's a child pulled into a digital kingdom. He's just a boy. Right, let's get back here. Someone's just mentioned that Lord VHS skipped leg day. That's absolutely right, he definitely did. Don't never skip leg day. I know it's tough, I know it's horrible, I know you'd rather die, but honestly, you've got to do it. Do it once a week. Oh! See, these zombies, they're clever, aren't they? They can throw you into the depths that you don't want to. But always keep your range with these guys. Right. Now we've got our key to the Techno Priest portal. Higher rooms. I think we are. We need to get to the priests. Let's get up there. So yes, if anyone's just joined, you're Narita Boy, okay? You've just been pulled into a digital kingdom. It is it's an emotional place. It's almost religious. People, the code there, the people that live there, they're so passionate about who they are and what they are. And basically a supervisor program has basically lost his mind and betrayed the kingdom. Now he craves supremacy over the Red House, okay? But was defeated and expelled from the Red Beam along with other programs known as Stallions, but now they've returned, okay? And they've come to take over the digital kingdom. They want it under their subjugation, okay? They want pure control. So it's basically a computer, it's code, you're in a world, a computerized digital world. And the techno fathers, the techno people that live here, look, it's a doctrine to them, it's their world, it's a way of life. It's a very intimate story. But it's all predicated on those 3 beams, yeah? Yellow, red and blue. The red is the most powerful, so there'll be 3 main areas in the game, the yellow, red and the blue area, okay? Look at that, Narita Boy's having a great time, everyone's having a great time, he's happy to be here. Now, The next part of the game, the big part, is the Forgotten Forest. Now to get there, we've got to do quite a few things, alright? So let's get on our journey to get into the Forgotten Forest. Ring the techno bell. Soundtrack is so good. You can just have it in the background when you're doing anything. Like when I'm at work, I just play the soundtrack in the background. So immersive. So you see this mount there over there on the right. We are going to ride this through to the Forgotten Forest eventually. Narita Boy, welcome to the Creator's Tears. By axial metaphor of creation, I am the Stag Master, Supervisor Program of the Forgotten Forest. The Forgotten Forest lies beyond this portal. In the heart of the Forgotten Forest, you'll find Trifurcation, the path of the three branches. So yeah, I won't go too much into all the techno blabbering, but you'll get a rough idea of what's going on. So all these programs are here to support you on your journey to getting the digital kingdom back to the way it's meant to be. It's currently infected, it's got a virus, him is the virus, he's the antagonist, and he's destroying the world, alright? We need to find the creator's memories, the one who created this beautiful world. They're scattered everywhere, he can't remember who he is, the creator doesn't know what's happened. Without the creator's memory, then the world is in a very dangerous place. Now we're learning about the energizing ability, when you charge yourself back up. I could have used this earlier when that annoying little zombie. Right, again, see, floppy disk pops up, that means when you've got something new. So the energetic charge, which is RT on the alternate control scheme, which I'm using, I think it's usually Y on the standard one. So you've unlocked the Trichrono bar, charge up this bar by inflicting damage on stallions. Hold down an energetic charge load to trade a block of Trichrono power for a life. Okay, so you see in the top left when it will appear for me, I'm sure now that I'm in combat. Okay, so you see there's on the Technosaur below my health bar, okay? When I've got one of those filled up, that will allow me to exchange that for a piece of health, okay? So as you can see, and that will only sort of replenish within combat, okay? When you're in combat, as you can see, the bar will slowly increase. Jumper. These little buggers can be a bit irritating, okay? So just be aware of them, keep moving, because they're going to try and jump and squish you in your previous location. Again, all these enemies, individually, they're not a problem. It's when they're all they're all sort of consolidated into one massive group, it can be a real problem. Right, energetic charge, I need it. There we go, RT. Look, as you can see, I've used one piece of bar, and I've got 2 health points. Which are probably more than that, like me. Come on. Baseball bat, hold X. I missed him. When it glows twice, then you get to use it as like a full charge. You can really decimate your opponent. Nope, I've been done. He's landed on me. Rest in force. Remember to put your hands up. The sign of the horns. That's what it's all about. It's all about perseverance. You get back in there. You keep going. Narita Boy has tenacity. He doesn't stop. Right, I've got a bit more flying up. My health will be alright. Use your Ultra Beam with Y or RT, okay? Don't forget to use that. Those shells in the top left, they will also replenish as you're in the middle of combat, okay? Use one energetic charge, that will help me heal up. Now I've just wasted it because the jumper landed on me. I just want to show off the Ultra Beam again. Let me just see if I can get a bit more charge on that. You see the shotgun shells in the top left. Once they're charged fully, we can use our Ultra Beam. Bang, look at that. Good evening. Out of the way. I think we should be good. No, we're not. We're not good. We're not good at all. See, this is what I mean. When it gets chaotic, you can panic. Like me, I'm panicking right now. There's a lot going on. There we go. Use our shotgun to advantage. Charge up. Get the hell out of there. Remember, a mistake I'm making right now, I'm jumping in the air when the jumpers jump in. Try not to do that, because you're just going to collide. Keep your feet on the ground. And there we go. See that bottom right icon? Cassette tape, that shows that the game is saving. Okay, so don't quit the game when that's happening. And that is Lionel. That is our creator. So little scattered fragments of memories will pop up around the game to give you a hint of his past. Remember these little sort of Christmas light effects? That shows you that you can jump onto the platforms, okay? They're most discernible in points like this, but they can be a bit hard in some areas, so make sure you keep an eye out for those. And as you can see, that shows that I can climb as well. Now remember, we can't just kill the stallion code, right? Even if Narita Boy kills thousands of programs, the only person that can totally eliminate the stallion code that is appearing everywhere is the creator himself. So that's why we have to find his memories. We have to put him back together, essentially, okay? We're in the creator's tiers right now. Right, Daddy Bomb. Now, these guys, on their own, not too much of a problem. As long as you keep your distance when you need to, you'll be okay. See, they're quite predictable. But they basically operate as a tank, okay? The D-pad you cannot use for movement, okay? It's only the analog stick. There are not rebindable keys in this. That's something to be aware of. There's only a few control schemes. That's just how the game was designed. See, look, it just throws up little suicide babies. They just blow up on you. But again, keep your distance from this guy. You'll be alright, but you need to get up close because we do have a giant sword. I'll poke him a bit and he's done. And he's back. Don't speak too soon. He's back and he's got his friends. See, this is where he will thrive because I'm distracted. Now this is not going well, is it? Now he's got his little pals involved. Remember, try not to jump in the air when the jumper is also in the air. Don't forget to charge up, top left. It will regenerate as you're in combat. Really important. So what I'm using there, if you've just joined, is the Ultra Beam. That's a shotgun. It's what's a Y or RT. Okay, so it's not just the Techno Sword. It's quite a diverse sword. It's got lots of versatility to it. It's also a shotgun. I mean, how often do you get a sword that's also a shotgun? Throwing up your little just. There we go. Is he done for good now? Right. The bats are irritating, I'll tell you that. There we go. I think we're good. Don't forget to regenerate. Charge yourself back up. And again, we're at one of these trisectors, okay? So as you can see, I can't get in there right now. I need to explore to find out what the code is, okay? I could guess. I could probably guess and get through, but I won't do that. We'll have an explore, shall we? Have a look around. Appreciate the environment. Right, Warlock. Now they've got verticality. Okay, she will move around and will plunge into you. So always keep moving. You can't use your Ultra Beam in the air. Okay, you can't use your shotgun at all. So you need to literally just stab at her. I probably will perish here, just a warning. I've not got the health I'd like. Don't forget to charge with RT. There we go. Get up there in the Warlock's face. Don't give them a lot of time. Get up there with her. As you can see, the soundtrack is so good, isn't it? Come on then. Oh, we haven't got one more charge. Try and give yourself, when you are charging yourself up and recharging your batteries, try and give yourself a bit of space because that's where the stallions will capitalise on that, okay? Fun little bit of trivia. Narita Boy actually won a Unity Best 2D Visuals Award, so it's not really a surprise, is it? Absolutely gorgeous. The bats are the guys that are doing me here. Folks. Right, let's recharge quickly. We've got two, as you can see in the top left. We've only got 2 bits of health left. I'm in a dire situation right now, to say the least. I need to get into combat to recharge my health bar immediately. Up in is it? I can't believe it. It's a zombie that's got me as well. I talked about not respecting them earlier. Well, I'm sure regretting that. Okay, remember, you die, you put the sign of the horns in the air, you get back to it. That's all what Narita Boy is about. It's about perseverance, about the drive to keep moving forward. It's character building. really is. The bats, don't forget the bats. I'm trying to get up there. The longer the warlock thrives, I feel like it's more of a problem. So I'm going to try and get out of the way early. Remember, don't forget to use your ultra beam, as you can see in the top left, the 3 shells. Charge, bang, you will absolutely decimate anything in your path, okay? God, you guys are relentless. Right, got a bit of charge, get a bit of space, charge up, get back in there. Let's get in this warlock's face. When you get close up to these guys, that's what you need to be doing. You're close, you're a short range CQC digitized being. Use this sword to your advantage. Can we charge up? No, we can't yet. Charge again. Oh, we're in a healthy position here. I hate to say it, I don't want to speak too soon, but we're in a very good position right now. You get a flow to it. There we go, the warlock's destroyed. We got there in the end. See? Tenacity, hard work, it pays off. Right, now the jumpers are my nemesis in the jumper. Everyone has a bogey enemy, right? Mine's the jumper. Oh, see, look at him. Right, we can use our ultra beam now. Let's do that. Okay, let's get some space. It's a real problem when you get some space with these guys. There we go. Really appreciate the aesthetics, the environment. Or you could do that. Smashed it. Right, so rapid fall in the air. We've done that wrong as well. Be careful on platformers like this. If you're like me, the hardest bit isn't even the combat, it's traversing the levels themselves. Look at this. Fine movements. Right, we've got someone here. Yeah, this is I think this is the Lord Beam. Yeah, the Lord Beam operates as a turret, okay? As you can see, a huge problem right now for me is the Lord Beam. Once you're up in its face, it's quite weak. And it detonates as well, so get clear of that. But yeah, it acts as basically a turret. Again, when you're in the middle of a fight, that's where they thrive. It's best to get up close to them as quickly as you can, and then again, get out of there as quickly as you can. See? It's close. Use my shotgun again, the Ultra Beam, bang. Satisfying. And there we go. Get to recharge. Remember that replenishes while you're in combat, okay? Little techno bugs. Right, let's go in here. Let's go see the toad. But not before. Oh, actually, that was a bad idea. There we go. Look at that Ultra Beam. Used effectively there. Oh, my best pals, the jumpers. Right. Come on in. Let's have it. Yeah. No challenge for Narita Boy. Oh, actually just shot into nothing there. Charge. I need to show you off the baseball bat thing more. So charge, bang. There we go. Knocking for 6. 1, 2. There we are. It's just getting the time and the space to do this. The Master Code Shifter has modified my croaking script so I can talk to you. I'd like to take this opportunity to say croak, which means good luck. Okay, croak, thank you. But also means yellow, joy and happiness. So don't forget that when you're in the digital kingdom. Just say croak, you'll be alright. Can you see my symbol? Find 2 or more to transcend. A pen and a paper will help you if your memory's not up to it. So, in this instance, you can see there, all around, permeated around the toad, is the symbol that we need. So, remember that for me, okay? The three little squares. You can take a picture if you want. I've not got my phone on me right now, and you'll remember, or you can note it down. But I will try and remember that, okay? Because my memory is terrible, and I've not got retention. So I'm sure people will do that for me. Remember that. Don't forget it. There we go. I'm going to need that, as you saw in the trifecta earlier. Right, let's get back here, shall we? Can we progress off the Tesseract here? I think we can. Aha. Right, we've just opened up a portal, I believe. That'll just hint. So yeah, when the game transitions to something like that, a little area, it shows you've opened something up, okay? It's a usual thing in adventure games. So let's just head back. We've got 1 piece of the code, but we do need the other 2. Oh, look at that. Sorry, I'm just so proud of myself when I'm able to navigate these levels, because this is the hardest part for me, the jumping. It gives me tremendous anxiety to jump over a drop like that. Ah, did I just walk past? See, it's easy to... Hang on a minute. This is what opened up, isn't it? This is what we were teased. I don't see anything at the moment. Alright, let's keep heading down. We may have to head back here in a minute, okay? We may have to. See, we've got one. We just need the other two. It was this one, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We've got one, we just need the other two. Look at it. It is gorgeous, isn't it? Remember these bits here? Little sort of Christmas lights, I call them. That will show you that you can climb on something, okay? Techno lights. Right, let's go down to the right here, see what we can find on our quest to saving the digital kingdom. Look at that, believe. See? I needed that. I needed that when jumping there. I needed that to push me on. Ladybug. Now, I've seen a ladybug before. They're a lot more pleasant than this one, so be careful, okay? Now, if you get to her cross, she's pretty... This is her downfall. It's her weakness. You need to take advantage of that. Remember, she rains down fire as well, which is just not pleasant at all. It's okay. You know where it's coming. Let's get in there. More space. Rain down fire on us. Get out of my way. So, yeah. The ladybug, get her cross. Remember, this is very spiritual, very deep game. It's everyone's got their own doctrine. It's very emotional. It's a heartfelt love story in a way. Oh, we're done. Rest in force. Remember, sign of the horns. Put your hand up in the air. Accept the fact you've died, and get back in there. We go again. All right, folks, we go again. We know what we're doing. We've got full bar of health. We've got the flow. We know what to expect, and they don't stand a chance. Goodbye. Get out of my way. See? So yeah, get into this cross. Real decimate it if you can. Use these moments of opportunity, these windows to... Oh, these zombies are annoying. Ouch. There we go. Right, get in her face. Yeah, let's see. You've got nothing. You've not got a sword. I have. It's curtains for the ladybug. Dodge here. Remember, baseball bat. Let's try and use the baseball bat again. 1, 2. You need to hit it at the right moment. 1, 2. Bang! Look at that. Absolutely ruined. Okay. Keep going. And we've done it. See? Second time round, it's always good. Just growing pains. Okay. Here we go. Inside the Alpha Tesseract. The priestess of the Church of the Strange Monolith. When the priest connected with the transcendental symbol, we asked the motherboard what it meant. So the correct tears will open up to the digital hero, and we must come to this region. Okay. Well, it's good to know. I'm guessing that you're not going to give me any info right now. The priest. Look at that. Right, we're going to go and meditate. We're going to go and be one in this spiritual realm with the priest. We are at one with the lines of code, with the algorithm. Remember, the creator has forgotten that he sustains the kingdom, okay? Because he's forgetting the equilibrium in the trichroma threats to fail, and him and his stallions have once again invaded. It's a problem. So, you see the second sign? We've got it, okay? Remember that. 3 dots. So we've got the... Okay, right, I think we can do this now. We've got 2 pieces of the puzzle. We thank the priest for his help. Oh, let's get out of there. Okay, let's progress down here now. Now this will open up the portal as we saw earlier. We'll go in there and we'll get the last symbol, which is the red one, okay? And it's all, remember, it all relates to the fact that there are 3 main beams. There's 3 main houses, right? That, you know, that's what the digital kingdom, sorry, is predicated on. The 3 main beams, the yellow, red, and blue ones, okay? Believe. I do need to believe here. Trust me. Right, so let's go and get into that portal for the last piece of the puzzle. We'll be there soon. We just need to find that last piece, that last symbol. Oh, there we go. We're in. Encrypted access portal, and as we can see, the last piece of code is there. Okay, cool. I think I remember. I hope. Let's go back. It's like a Y at the end, the 3 dots in the middle, and the first one was on its horizontal side, wasn't it? As opposed to the portrait Y. I think I've got it. Let's have a go. Right. Usually, again, get your phone out, take a picture. If you don't have a picture, write it down. Draw a picture of it. Whatever you can do. On its side, the 3 dots, and then portrait. No, it's not. I've got it wrong. Can you believe it? Okay, hang on a minute. We'll get there. One of them was on this side, one of them weren't. Ah, the blue was the 3 dots, wasn't it? That's what I've done wrong. There we go, we're in. Teething problems, okay. Alright, we're inside the creator stairs. This is where we want to be. And another creator's totem, see? This is what we're looking for throughout the game. The totems, they give access to the creator's memories, okay? The creator placed them in different parts of the digital kingdom as security measures, alright? So if something were to happen to the creator, the digital hero is able to immerse himself, right, in those memories to reactivate the digital kingdom's passive memory, keep the source code updated. Any letters in there? Yeah, we're going to progress here. Okay, we've done that bit. Let's clap our way in. Right, we'll play for another 10 minutes. We'll be back on Tuesday on launch day. So Narita Boy launches March 30th on Tuesday. Nintendo Switch, Steam, Xbox, Xbox Game Pass, PlayStation 4, GOG. It's going to be on all of them, okay? So you'll be able to visit the digital kingdom. Remember, this is like your progress bar throughout the game. Another bird box, which is what I'm going to call them, has opened up in the Hall of Memories. And as you can see, let me just give you an insight into how many memories you're going to be able to collate throughout the game. See? And then this is the final illumination, okay? Right. Again, I'm going to skip most of this. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. I'll just let you take in the environment. But yeah, I don't really want to spoil too much. I think it's important that you experience this firsthand, okay? So I don't want to spoil the memories or, you know, the backstory too light out. I want you to figure that out for yourselves. Thank you. That point is very, very useful. Oh. Straight into the blue lava. Thank you very much. Mother program, dumping lines of code, generating scripts through the core function. Stabilize. Okay, new techno key found. This is what we want. So you'll see that in the top right when you've progressed. You've got the key you need. And now we need to go. Remember, press back or select on your screen. It gives you your objectives. Find your animal form to cross the Forgotten Forest. And within that, you've got its corresponding endeavours, which are find the access techno key to the abode of the master code shifter. Well, we've got a techno key, that's for sure. Let's progress. The trichroma, remember the 3 beams, the 3 symbols, the 3 doors. Yeah, so it all comes in 3s, okay? Triads set off in perpetual, consecutive, and eternal harmony. The pregnant program, the second state, you know the one. My brother said he saw you walk past it. My brother, the program that recites the condensed poetry of this region. Ah, we've not got the right piece, have we? Let's see what he said here at the end. So we've got the Zygote Techno Key. Remember to follow the order of the trichroma, follow its chromatic logic, and you'll find a way to penetrate this door. Okay, right, so we can't go through here yet. Matora Lady of the Waterfall. I'll tell you all about her in time. Right, so let's get out of here. I think we have one of the Techno Keys we need. So we should be able to head back now. Yo. Okay. Again, you'll get lost sometimes. You'll sort of find your way around. I do that quite frequently, trust me. But I think we do have to head back here. We do, yes. Okay, right, let's go. Right. Remember the law being, get close up to it. Get in there and get out. There's two of them. Outrageous. Oh no. Get out of there, did I? So yeah, it's B to dodge, jump in the air. You also use B to traverse the platforms, okay, in part of the levels. It helps you get some range. Remember, try not to jump when the jumpers are jumping in the air. Oh, they can really capitalise on that. Oh. Remember your bar on the top left, that will help you recharge, okay? Press RT or Y depending on your control scheme. Use our Ultra Beam, get rid of these lads. Let's... Come on, goodbye. Good evening. There we go. Right, access to the Pregnant Program, which we have just achieved. Thank you very much. Then we'll go into this part of the game. Aha, we've got a new Techno Key. Thank you. Now, I think the Techno Key gave us that. Yeah, we need to head back to the Creators Tiers. We've got the key from the Creators Program. So now that we believe we head back. And we should be able to use this, what you saw earlier. See, now once you've found what the symbols are, they'll be at the bottom there for you, so you don't have to remember them all throughout the game. Because obviously, like me, I was panicking there. I was thinking, God, what were the symbols? Right, there we go. V and the 3 dots. Now we should be able to. There we go. We've got our key and we can access the Eternal One. Thank you. So yeah, guys, Narita Boy, March the 30th, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PlayStation 4, Steam, and GOG. It's also part of the Xbox Games Pass, alright? And you don't want to be doing that. Right, let's try and descend with accuracy here. There we go. Right, beware of the water simulation. Its density could drag you into an infinite loop of degradation. Okay, right, well, the degradation won't be a problem for us. Okay, we've got the Impaler here. He's got a bigger weapon than we do, but it's not a problem. Remember, jump in the air when he hits the ground. Unless you do it like that. Rest in force. Okay guys, we're going to start wrapping up in a couple of minutes, so I'll just try and take out the Impaler, and then we're going to wrap up for the day, but I'll be back on Tuesday to give you another look at Narita Boy. I'm going to progress exactly from where I am here, so I won't be showing you the same stuff again, so be sure to tune in. It'll be about 2 PM BST, because the clocks go forward this weekend in the UK. That's British summertime. Right, okay, so as you can see here, I find this quite difficult, but you've got to use your left stick at the same time, pressing left or right, and you get a samurai sword. See, you chop into them like that. It's like an over. There we go. You do it at the same time, like simultaneously press the left stick when you press X, and it will give you a samurai sword sort of hit. I think it does like twice the damage. There we go, see that? It will be a sound effect. It'll correspond with it. Narita Boy, 30th of March. Xbox, Xbox Game Pass, PlayStation 4, Steam, Nintendo Switch, and GOG. And there we go. That's that part done. Right, thank you for watching, everyone. We do appreciate it. We hope you're excited to enter the Digital Kingdom on Tuesday, March the 30th. Thank you very much for watching. We really appreciate it. And I will see you next Tuesday.
Red people have gone crazy. They attack the digital world. What we need is a hero.